Hello everyone, welcome back to another Jurassic World Camp Cretceous video. In today's Camp Cretceous video, we have an update regarding the return of Dave and Roxy and how Jurassic World Dominion actually has numerous amounts of tie-ins to Jurassic World Camp Cretceous Season 4 and Season 5, with a slight hint that maybe a Season 6 was being worked on.
That's new. Something tells me we shouldn't go in there.
Which means we're obviously going in there.
Come on.
So hello everyone, hope you're all having a fantastic day today, and if you're not, I do hope it gets a lot better for you. In today's video, as you've just been teased, we're talking about Dave and Roxy, Jurassic World Dominion, and also a potential Season 6. Although, may I just say that's a little bit more speculative. But before we get into the video, do consider pressing that subscribe button on my channel if you enjoy Jurassic World, Jurassic World Dominion, Jurassic World Evolution 2, and Jurassic World Camp Cretceous. Anything Jurassic related, just press that red subscribe button. However, what I'm also going to do is tell you guys to go over to Jurassic Outpost's YouTube channel, press that subscribe button as well, and check out their content. Because in today's video, we are going over 2 new clips that they've released from their interview with Scott Kreamer, where he starts to explain numerous amounts of things regarding Jurassic World Dominion tie-ins and also the return of Dave and Roxy. All of the footage that will be used from Jurassic Outpost will be placed on screen, so please go over to their channel and check them out. However, quite recently, Dave and Roxy's return has been all up in the air. People actually start to believe that it's going to happen ever since a recent Instagram post from Glenn Powell, the voice actor of Dave, where he actually said it's his last day working on Jurassic World Camp Cretceous a few days ago. No, this photo wasn't taken a year ago or 2 years ago, it was taken a few days ago. So it's clear that he is working on new lines for Jurassic World Camp Cretceous. But with Dave and Roxy seemingly disappearing now from Camp Cretceous, why is Glenn Powell recording brand new lines? Interesting. The only thing that could explain this would be a new season containing both Dave and Roxy. However, let's get into what Scott Kreamer officially had to say.
I would say it's possible. that's as non-spoiler as I can be. But we do know Dave and Roxy are out there, and we know they didn't want to leave the island without the kids. So hopefully we'll find that out. Early days, and it didn't end up making it into one of our early seasons, but the idea, pulling back the curtain, is that there were infrared scans done on the island while the kids were down in the tunnels dealing with Tora. Was always and there never seemed to be a way to kind of get that information out where it didn't just feel like exposition. But that was, in our minds, when the kids were down, they did, and all that showed up were, reptiles. And so in our mind, that's how we justified the Marines not showing up to come rescue these kids. The way we left season 4, obviously, I think that we definitely know where we want to head. We definitely have. We're kind of coming closer to the end of this chapter, and so I think now that we've introduced the much alluded to Kenji's father into the mix, I would say he'll be would be a big player in that, and I think the sky's the limit as far as where we can go with that.
So straight from the bat, as you could see, Scott Kreamer said that it's a possibility for Dave and Roxy to return in Jurassic World Camp Cretceous, and he also said that he didn't want to get too spoily with that answer. I don't know about you guys, but the way he actually kind of presented himself with that question has kind of basically soft confirmed, in my opinion, that maybe we will be seeing Dave and Roxy return in Camp Cretceous Season 5, which is a very good plan, especially with now that Brandon, Darius' brother, knows that Darius is alive. I assume we'll have the comeback of Dave, Roxy and Brandon trying to save these kids from Manticore Island. Not only that, but Scott Kreamer did actually also explain why Dave and Roxy had to eventually leave Isla Nublar. And the whole reason why they did leave was because there was actually some scans on the island trying to find out if there were any remaining survivors on Isla Nublar. Unfortunately, this scan took place whilst the campers were underground being chased by Toro in the tunnels, so their heartbeats were not picked up through these scanners, basically confirming to the campers' families and also Dave and Roxy that these campers have died. However, you and I both know that they did not. And this also explains why nobody was sent to Isla Nublar to rescue these kids. They thought they perished in the fall of Jurassic World. However, now we move on to Jurassic World Dominion tie-ins and what Scott Kreamer had to say about that.
I would say that we really do have some stuff that we're seeding in. You know, like, I'm not saying Darius is going to show up in Dominion, because it's just unfortunately not going to happen. But there are things that we set in motion or that we show or learn in this season that when you see Dominion, it's like, oh, that ties into that. So that's, you know, again, what's great about having Colin Trevorrow in our writer's room whenever we're breaking a new season or reading all the scripts. And, you know, because obviously I think he was writing Dominion maybe when we started this season, or it could have been in season 3. So, you know, having that information definitely helped keep us on track as far as seeding stuff. And also, you know, there was a few things we were doing which was maybe going too close to what's going to happen in Dominion, which I'm super excited for, by the way. Yeah, it's been there's definitely things that are in our show that you'll be able to draw a line to and see something in Dominion involved. There were definitely some things that we were going to do that we were going to hold on till after the film. But, you know, once everything got delayed with the film, I wouldn't say it affected us too much. There was a couple maybe plot points or things that we wanted to hit that we might have moved around here and there. But, you know, overall, not so much. And we got some more Colin time than we probably would have gotten. And that's always makes for a better product. So, yeah, all in all, we managed to make it through, you know, work from home and quarantine and a global pandemic and Dominion getting moved back and everything else. And the crew really just stepped up.
So as you guys could tell there, one of the first things he confirmed is that Darius will not show up in live action in Dominion. That's at least in Dominion. You never know, there's always a possibility in the future. But in Jurassic World Dominion, Darius will not be showing up. There's still a possibility that maybe Brandon from Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous, Darius' brother, could be showing up the longer that we go on without knowing who Mamadou Afi will be playing in Jurassic World Dominion. That's a huge theory of mine that we've been speculating a lot on Twitter recently, so fingers crossed that does come true. But the way that Scott Kreamer presented himself with this question seemed like that Camp Cretceous wasn't going to be a big plot difference for Jurassic World Dominion, but instead there were going to be loads of tie-ins and references where you'll see in Dominion and you'll be like, that's explained from Camp Cretceous. Which in my opinion is absolutely great for expanding the Jurassic franchise into a deeper universe than just the movies. We also know there are going to be more shows, either animated or live action, in the Jurassic canon. So little indications that this Jurassic universe is expanding is absolutely sublime. Colin Trevorrow was also featured heavily in the creation of Camp Cretceous, which he did say was great for Easter eggs and story progression of Camp Cretceous. This way, he knew what was going to happen in Dominion, he knew what was going to happen in Camp Cretceous. If anything goes unexplained in the movie of Dominion, then it can be explained in Camp Cretceous. Anything that goes unexplained in Camp Cretceous can be explained in Jurassic World Dominion, which is great, again for expanding the universe. Now, interestingly, Kreamer said that there were some things they were going to hold on and wait until Jurassic World Dominion releases. Could this mean that Camp Cretaceous isn't going to end at Season 5 like we've expected for a while now? Could there still be plans for a Season 6? This can be looked at as one of the more speculative answers, but they definitely had a big story afoot for Camp Cretceous. However, ultimately the movie's delayed for a whole year may have aided Camp Cretaceous' story and its progression, and only changed a little bit, allowing for more time spent with Colin Trevorrow on the series. Again, Season 6, if you want to think about it, is a possibility, but not heavily something we should be focusing on. I still think from the bottom of my gut that Season 5 will be the last Camp Cretaceous that they currently have plans for. They'll probably wait for Jurassic World Dominion, and then maybe, because of the good reception that Camp Cretceous has received, continue the Camp Cretceous storyline after the events of Jurassic World Dominion. There's always a possibility for that. But that's all we've got time for in today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Jurassic Outpost and myself, and leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Let me know what you think of Jurassic World Camp Cretceous and Jurassic World Dominion. But in the meantime, make sure you're staying safe out there, and I can't wait to see you all in the next one. Bye bye. Hello, hi, you. Did you enjoy the video? Just a little reminder to press that like button and also subscribe. I just want to thank my Patreons for this month on screen right here, as giving me that little extra support really does go a long way. But anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.